unthinkable, yet extremely real crimes committed around the world. Crimes that continue to puzzle investigators. In Japan, the Tokyo sarin gas attack in 1995 saw a cult release deadly sarin gas in the Tokyo subway, killing 13 and injuring thousands. In the United States, the Zodiac Killer remains unidentified, responsible for a series of unsolved murders in California during the late 1960s and early 1970s. In Australia, the Beaumont children disappearance in 1966 saw 3 siblings vanish at a beach, a case that has stymied investigators for decades. In the United Kingdom, the Jack the Ripper murders in the late 19th century remain one of history's most infamous unsolved mysteries. In Canada, the Luca Magnotta case involved a disturbing murder and dismemberment, and the killer's motive and sanity are still debated. Unsolved serial killer cases. In Japan, the monster with 21 faces terrorized the country in the 1980s with extortion, arson, and threats, targeting corporations and leaving police baffled. In the United States, the Zodiac Killer remains unidentified, despite taunting letters sent to the media and police during a spree of gruesome murders in the late 1960s. The original Night Stalker, or East Area Rapist, committed a series of rapes and murders in California during the 1970s and 1980s. The perpetrator's identity remained a mystery for decades. In South Korea, the Hwaseong serial murders involved the brutal killings of women between 1986 and 1991. Despite extensive investigations, the killer remained elusive for years. In Russia, the maniac of Rostov, or Andrei Chikatilo, was one of the most prolific serial killers, responsible for over 50 murders. His motives and actions continue to haunt investigators. Historical crimes around the globe. In Russia, the Red Terror of the Bolsheviks involved mass executions and violence, causing immense fear during the Russian Civil War. In Cambodia, the killing fields under the Khmer Rouge regime witnessed the brutal murder of intellectuals, professionals, and anyone deemed a threat. In Argentina, the theft of babies from political prisoners during the Dirty War led to a dark chapter known as stolen babies. In Chile, during the Pinochet regime, numerous individuals were detained, tortured, and killed, leading to widespread human rights abuses. In Guatemala, a long history of political violence and civil war resulted in numerous atrocities, including the systematic murder of indigenous people. Real-life art heists. In the Netherlands, the theft of 13 works of art from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston in 1990 remains one of the largest unsolved art heists in history, with stolen masterpieces valued at over $500 million. In Sweden, thieves stole The Scream by Edvard Munch from the National Gallery in 1994. The painting was recovered in 1996, but the motives behind the theft remain mysterious. The theft of the Mona Lisa from the Louvre in 1911 by Vincenzo Peruggia, an Italian handyman, baffled authorities. The painting was recovered in 1913, but Peruggia's true motivations remain unclear. In Norway, the theft of Edvard Munch's The Madonna and The Scream in 2004 left the nation stunned. The paintings were recovered in 2006, but questions about the thieves' identities persist. In the United States, the theft of 13 pieces of art from the Museum of Modern Art in New York in 1950 by the Pollock Motherwell gang is still an unsolved mystery, with the stolen art valued at millions. Please show your support by liking and subscribing for more historical awareness of disturbing events from around the world. Thank you for watching.